Some leaders didn't rule with strength alone, they ruled with the mind. The most infamous dictators in history were masters of psychological warfare, bending millions to their will. Their tactics didn't die with them, they still work today. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 5 psychological weapons so powerful they can make anyone obey without a single word.
Dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Point 1. Weaponized fear. Fear is the silent leash that controls more people than laws ever could. These dictators understood it. They didn't just terrify with brute force, they mastered the art of subtle intimidation. The shadows of fear made obedience automatic, unquestioned. You can use the same principle today, not by terror, but by presence. Stand firm, speak with certainty, create tension in silence. When people sense that crossing you has consequences, they follow. Fear doesn't need words, it needs authority and a controlled, unshakable aura. Point 2. The enemy lens. Humans are tribal creatures. Dictators exploited this by giving the masses a single defined enemy. Focused hatred becomes focus of attention, unity, and loyalty. The mind doesn't question when it is told exactly who to oppose. You can do this in modern life. Frame challenges, competition, or situations as a clear opponent. It sharpens attention, manipulates group behavior, and positions you as the leader in any conflict or environment. People naturally rally behind clarity. Point 3. Repetition and symbols. Ideas repeated enough become truth, rituals engraved into the mind. Dictators mastered this through symbols, marches, slogans, and rituals that bound people's thoughts to their control. Symbols were silent weapons. They spoke louder than words. You can wield the same power. Repeat your principles, your key phrases, your visual presence consistently. Symbols, your logo, your posture, your look, become mental triggers. People obey patterns they recognize and respect. Point 4. Emotional override. Logic is slow, emotion is instant. Dictators bypassed reason by triggering primal feelings: pride, anger, fear, devotion. When emotions dominate, the rational mind sleeps. Obedience becomes instinctive. You can use this today in interactions. Speak to the gut, not the brain. Evoke reactions: shock, awe, curiosity, desire. A single well-placed emotional trigger bends choices, reshapes behavior, and forces alignment with your will. Point 5. Charismatic authority. A persona can dominate without a word. Dictators cultivated charisma that made them untouchable. People obeyed because the idea of not obeying was inconceivable. Authority becomes silent when energy alone commands respect. You can build this aura: calm, confident, mysterious. Speak less, act with precision, carry presence that weighs on the room. When people unconsciously defer to your presence, you have become untouchable, a master of silent control. These 5 weapons: fear, the enemy lens, repetition and symbols, emotional override, and charismatic authority, are not relics of history. They are alive, present, and effective. Dictators wielded them on a scale that reshaped nations. Today they shape boardrooms, social circles, and everyday interactions. Knowledge of these methods is power. Master them, and you see the invisible strings others cannot. Ignore them, and you remain bound by them. Power is not given. It is seized, silently, invisibly, and ruthlessly. Now it's in your hands.